You do not lose your life all at once. You lose it quietly, one ordinary day at a time. And the most dangerous part is that while it is happening, everything would feel completely fine, like nothing is on fire. You are just okay. I want to ask you the one question almost nobody stops to ask themselves. How many years have you already lost? I'm going to beg you to do one thing before you answer this question. Don't rush it. I need you to sit with it. Maybe you currently feel like you are behind, like you are tired and you just don't understand why. The years are moving fast and you are not moving with them. You can't fully explain it, but you can feel it very strongly. By the time we are done here, you are going to see honestly where your time has been going, and you are going to really understand something most people don't even have a clue about. Understanding this clearly is the first step to getting it back. I'm not saying this to you as someone standing above you like I've got everything figured out, and you don't. I've lost years myself too. I've been wide awake but still fast asleep on my inside. So I'm not talking down to you. I'm not talking to you as someone who does not understand where you are currently at. I'm talking to you as someone who has walked out of it and who now sits with young people from all over the world every single week inside my community, the King's Tribe. I've literally seen this one question wake people up every time they are confronted with it. So I need you to stay with me. Let me start with something you feel almost every day, even if you've never really had the words for it. You get to the end of the day and you are drained. Sometimes you are drained even at the very beginning of the week, before the week has even done anything to you. And the thing is, you can't understand why, because you didn't carry blocks, you didn't dig the ground, you didn't do any hard labor. So why exactly are you so tired? I will tell you why. You are tired because you spent the whole day giving and you never once stopped to add anything back to yourself. From morning till night, you were pouring it into your work, into your phone, into everyone around you, into the noise of the day, and you gave yourself absolutely nothing. A person who only spends and never receives will always feel empty. That's not a mystery. That's exactly what happens. And that tiredness is not a small thing to wave away. It's just the first sign that your time is leaking out of you and you haven't been paying attention to it. So the question again, how many years have you already lost? Maybe you already have an answer to this question. Maybe you are saying, I haven't lost any years. And maybe you think when I say you've lost years, I'm talking about the years that something painful took away from you. That's not what I'm talking about. So please don't rush the answer. I'm not talking about the year you lost a parent. I'm not talking about the year you felt seriously sick and everything in your life had to go on hold. I'm not talking about the year your business crashed and you went bankrupt, or the year someone broke your heart and your whole life felt like it had gone on pause. Those are real things, don't get me wrong, and they can be very heavy. And yes, they can also slow a person down for a season. But that's not the kind of lost time we are talking about right now. The years that I'm talking about are nothing like that. And that's exactly what makes them very dangerous. I'm talking about the years that simply went by while you were busy being okay. Let me explain what I mean. You woke up, went to work or to school, you came back tired, put on a movie to watch, or you scrolled for a while and slept, and then the next day you woke up again and you did the exact same thing all over again. Nothing dramatic happened. No alarm went off. There was no big moments that grabbed you by the shoulder and shouted at you that you are losing yourself. And because nothing dramatic happened, you never sounded the alarm on your own self either. The year just passed, and then you told yourself, next year I'm going to do it differently. Next year I'll finally take myself seriously. Then January came and February came, and before you understood what was happening, the whole year was gone and you were saying that same sentence all over again. So now let me ask you honestly, are you proud of the way you've been spending your time? Not the way it looks to other people. I'm talking about the way you know it to be on your inside, where only you can see it. That's the kind of lost time I'm talking about. Now here is the truth about how a person loses their life. You do not lose it all at once. You lose it quietly, one ordinary day at a time. I've said this before, and that's why you almost never notice it while it is happening. Let me show you a few real people, and please, I need you to see if one of them sounds like you. Picture the person who finished school 3 years ago and is still figuring things out, still sending occasional applications, telling everyone that the right opportunity has not come yet, while 3 full years walked out of the door. Picture the person who has had the same business idea sitting in their notes for 2 years, always buying another course, watching another video, doing another round of research, and still never actually starting. Picture yourself opening your phone to quickly check something, just one thing, and then you look up and 3 hours have passed and you realize that those 3 hours happens to you almost every single day. Now, let's be honest with the numbers, because the numbers don't lie. On average, many people lose as much as 3 hours a day to that endless scrolling. Some lose 5, some are still scrolling at midnight when they should be sleeping. Take just 3 hours a day and add them up across a week, then across a month, then across a year, and then go all the way back from the time you were old enough to do something meaningful with your life right up until now. Look at that number honestly and begin to see how a person can wake up one day and truly wonder where all the years went. You were not struck by any disaster. You were just there, carried away in the moment, losing your life one ordinary day at a time. Now, here's the question we all have to answer, because it's the one question nobody is paying attention to. If the wasted years hurt this much, why do we keep going back to them? Why do we keep scrolling, escaping, and putting off the thing that really matters for a day that never actually comes? Let me tell you what I found in my own life, because I've watched myself do it more times than I can count. Whenever I watch myself lost in that endless scrolling, wasting hours I'll never get back, it's almost never really about the phone. It's because I am escaping something. I'm escaping a reality I don't want to face. Sometimes it's the fact that I don't have the money I wish I had. Sometimes it's the fact that there's a big uncomfortable task sitting in front of me and I don't want to start it. And this is how it happens step by step. I look at the thing I'm supposed to do and it feels like a lot of work, so I start overthinking it. And then the moment I start overthinking it, my mind shuts down because I've given it too much to carry all at once. And the moment my mind shuts down, my hand reaches for my phone, and that's the trap. You are not scrolling because you are lazy. You are scrolling because you are running from something you haven't yet been willing to face. And this is what being asleep really means. Being asleep is your mind hiding from something that feels too hard to face. Sometimes it even shows up as a heaviness that sits on you. And if that's you, please don't carry it alone. Talk to someone you trust, but understand what it's doing underneath, because no matter what it looks like, its job is always the same. It's there to eat the time you were meant to use to build something for yourself. Now, I need you to hear me clearly. I didn't come here to make you feel guilty about any of this. I came here to wake you up. And this is the beauty of it. The very moment that you can see the sleep that you have been sleeping, you've already started coming out of it. Maybe you are having an uncomfortable feeling right now. Something inside you saying, this is me, he's talking about me. That feeling is not a bad sign, it's a good sign. It's the part of you that has been buried under years of ordinary days, finally lifting up its head and paying attention. And you will notice something after today. All through this week, that awareness is going to follow you. The way a song you keep hearing follows you around all day, your own mind is going to tap you on the shoulder every time you start to waste your time. Because here is the truth, you genuinely cannot fix what you keep refusing to pay attention to. But the moment you can sit still and face the honest truth about where your time has been going, you've already won the biggest part of the battle. The war was never out there. The war has always been in your mind, and you are already beginning to win it by simply being honest enough to pay attention. So let me give you one thing to do with everything I have shared with you today. I need you to answer these questions very honestly. How many years have you already lost? Is it enough now? Are you really sure it's enough? I need you to do something for me. I need you to name that gift everyone keep praising you for that you never took seriously. Now I need you to say this to yourself. This part of my life has been asleep and it ends now. Let's say you've had a business idea and you kept saying you will start once you've saved enough money, even though you've been repeating that same sentence for 2 years. I need you to say this to yourself too. This part of my life has been asleep and it ends now. That part of your life you already know deep down has been asleep. Name it and say it out loud. And I mean what I'm telling you right now. Saying it out loud might not look important. It can even feel too simple, too ordinary, but it is the single most powerful move a person can make, because everything else you are ever going to build will grow out of it. I'm not going to stand here and pretend it's all going to be easy or that you need some perfect plan before you are allowed to get started. The truth is that none of this can start until you first tell yourself the truth. So this is what I want you to hold on to by the end of this video. Your lost years were not lost because something big came and took them away from you. They slipped away one ordinary day at a time, while everything around you felt completely fine. And you kept sleeping until one day you finally decided to see it and call it for what it is. This was never really about managing your time better. It has always been about whether you are going to keep living on default, just letting the days carry you wherever they please, or whether you are going to start living your life on purpose, intentionally. This matters far beyond you alone. You are one of the young people this continent is waiting for. The years you take back are not only yours, they are the years you will use to build something for the people coming after you. So the purpose inside you does not need one more wasted year. Let it end now. I am King Yole, and I help young Africans see beyond money, fame, and power and find purpose, direction, fulfillment, and wholeness in their existence through mind transforming trainings and community. Come and do the work with us. Subscribe to this channel, join the community through the link in the description.